Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, my motto of creating this video is to let people know like what are the uh, software development roadmap, what exactly you need to follow, and how your career planning will help you to build the kind of career you want to build. Okay, so the thing is, there are a lot of technology in software development industry. There are a lot of computer language, there are a lot of skill set. So normally people uh, get very confused when it comes to choosing the skill set. Why? Because a person doesn't need to learn, and it is also not practically possible to learn each and every uh, technology that we have. So you have to pick a particular you know skill set or a particular area, and you should focus on learning those skill set, and you can like give your 100%, and your career will be prosper in that particular way. So uh, that is what I wanted to let you know, like which uh, you know uh, skill set, or which uh, career path when it comes to software development specifically. So you will be choosing, and you have to explore those areas. You have to prepare your skill set. You have to give it a kind of 100% when it comes to your effort. So and that is what I wanted to like share my experience. Okay, so let's start so there are when it comes to software development, so there are specifically, like, whole software development has been categorized into three parts. Okay, so three part in terms of when it comes to software development, that means you are going to develop a software, and that software should be that is a kind of run in a particular you know electronic device. That may be a computer, that may be a tablet, that may be a mobile. Also there are softwares, they are meant for some of the other machineries, like washing machine, air conditioner, etc. So these are different types of software, so I'll also come to those things as well. So mostly the whole set of software development, that is categorized with mostly three part. Okay, so what are those areas? So just a minute. So what are those areas? So I have categorized those areas into kind of four part. Okay, so first one is web development, second one is mobile development, third one is a kind of desktop application development. This is a kind of you can say it's a kind of Windows applications. Okay, so and one more thing that we can add, that is a kind of system application development. Okay, so I'll come to that part. Okay, so first let's come to the web development. So what does web development means? So web means it's all about the software will run in a web browser. Okay, so some of the examples of web development or web applications, like all of you know, that is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. These are all web applications. Okay, so there has to be some of the software development process for building those web applications. Okay, so when it comes to web application development, okay, so there are a list of skill set that is quite famous nowadays, and you can pick one of those skill set that is available. Suppose let's say there are example, if you can note it down, if you are watching this video, and if you want to note it down, you can note it down from your end. So I didn't prepare any slide. I could have prepared those kind of slide, and I would have uh, show you, but it's fine. Like uh, I'm trying to explain it in very convenient way, or I believe my conversation is not so fast, so you can easily note it down. So uh, so okay, so we are discussing about web development. Okay, so there are some of the web development skill set that we have. So the thing is, you need to learn some of the skill set that is meant for web development. Skill set in the sense, some of the computer language or some of the programming language, if you can say this. So you have to learn one of those programming language for building web development, or for building web applications, or for web development purpose. Okay, so first of all, there are quite famous skill set that we have nowadays, and that has been widely adopted by various software developers. Okay, so if you can write it down, there are some of the skill set that we have, like Java, .NET, Angular, AngularJS, React.js, Vue.js, and also there are other technologies, something like PHP. Okay, so these are the mainstream programming languages. Okay, again, it's all about learning a particular language, as well as you have to learn a particular platform. I'll come to that part, what platform is or what framework is. So why we need framework for building any type of application? So when it comes to programming language, as I have already discussed, like Java, .NET, Angular, React, these are the kind of these are the kind of programming language that is available, that is being widely used by various developers. And apart from that, there are some CMS. There are CMS means content management system, something like Drupal, AEM, Magento, WordPress. These are the list of CSM that is available. Okay, so you don't need to learn kind of any programming language. If you can learn some of the CMS, it's a kind of content management system. That means it's all about a kind of tool, a web development tool. So it will guide you, or it will enable you to create your own web applications. There are list of template available. You can pick the templates, you can customize, and you can build your web applications. Okay, so these are the list of list of skill set that we have for building web applications. Okay, so why there are some other details, if you can go through it in the internet. Okay, so I was like trying to categorize you, so that you don't need to confuse which development path you are going to choose, or what exact development you are going to do, and accordingly you have to prepare from yourself. Okay, so the second part is, we are almost discussed about the web development. So again, in web development, what are the languages that are available? You have to pick it. And yes, I have just forgotten one thing, that is a framework. Okay, so you have, first of all, you have to learn any of the language. Along with, you have to familiar with some of the framework. Why? Because there would be like without help of a framework, it won't be possible to kind of you know you know build any type of web application. It is possible, but there are so many difficulties. Framework will help you to access some of the libraries or some of the packages that is already there, and that you can reuse. Okay, so there are a lot of framework that is available, that is kind of .NET framework. .NET framework is there. So .NET framework is provided by you know there is a IDE, integrated development environment. Okay, so IDE, the example from .NET framework is Visual Studio. Okay, so Visual Studio is it's a editor, if you can say, or it's a kind of IDE. So with the help of that Visual Studio, you will have a .NET framework with you, and that is also installed in your system, and you can use the .NET language to build your web applications. So also from Java, and there are Eclipse or NetBeans are there. So you can choose any of those IDE. Okay, so and when it comes to like some of the you know other programming languages, something like React.js, AngularJS, Vue.js. So for those, you have to use some of the editor. So there is a famous editor that is called Visual Studio Code, that is quite different from Visual Studio, Microsoft Visual Studio. So it is also from Microsoft, that is Visual Studio Code. This is a editor. It will help you to build your applications when it comes to Angular, React, Vue, but there are other Next.js also there. So these are kind of open source scripting languages. Okay, so these are kind of famous, quite famous nowadays. These are famous because of the lightweight and some of the other advantages. Okay, so that is what all about web development. So another one is mobile application development. So what is exactly mobile application development? So it's all about, like, you guys have already you guys already have used mobiles, right? So there are mobiles where you can have lots of applications. Okay, so, and of course, the mobile that we are using, mm, it has operating systems. So operating system is, it's nothing but it's a kind of soul of a any type of when it comes to mobile or any laptop or desktop. So it's a kind of soul of that particular device. Okay, so operating system drives to function the hardware. Like, we have a hardware that is mobile, so it won't function unless until we have a driver, right? Not exactly driver is something else. So uh, driver in here I am trying to specify a driver with respect to, suppose we have a bus and we have a machine and we don't have a driver. Okay, so it won't function, correct? So that is exactly in a mobile application, a develop application, we need a operating system. With the help of operating system, we are able to have the features that we should have in a mobile application or a desktop applications. Okay, so so again, the operating system, it is of various type. Okay, so kind of it's a kind of you know computer program, you can say. It's a kind of computer program that will help us in allowing user to do different operations. So that is also called system programming. Okay, so why? Because its motto is to function the whole system. Okay, so that is what the operating system is. Okay, so we have certain type of operating system, that is Windows, iOS, and also Android. So Android is quite famous nowadays, and iOS is also there, and Windows is also there. So these are the different parties. They are actually creating some of the operating systems that will be specifically meant for different pub, like different devices. So Android is mostly for mobile applications. iOS is also mobile. iOS has also desktop versions, and Windows has also desktop versions or laptop versions, and Windows has also mobile versions. So these are the list of categories that we have when it comes to operating system. So let's come to our topic, that is mobile application development. So let's say we have a um, platform that is Android platform or Android device. So if we are going to build any of the application, let's say there is a Facebook or Messenger or a VLC player or a WhatsApp that will be run in a Android device. So you have to build your mobile application in Android technology so that it will be compatible with the Android device. So for that you have to learn the respective skill set. Okay. So for Android, there are, you know, technology, that is Android technology. So you have to learn the Android technology. Okay, with the help of Android Studio. So Android Studio is nothing but a IDE that we have already discussed during the web applications. So you have to learn, like you have to install Android Studio in your machine, and you can do your Android application development. So by using Android technology, okay, that is one skill set. Also, there is a programming language called React Native. Okay, React Native is also there. So it is built by, Facebook. Okay. So if you can learn React Native, you can also build your Android mobile applications, any type of Android mobile application, with the help of React Native. Okay. Also, there are some other technologies, something like Flutter. F R U T T E R, Flutter. Okay, Flutter from Google. Okay, excuse me guys if I'm, pronouncing it. Yes, that is Flutter. Flutter. Okay, Flutter. This is called Flutter. Flutter from Google. That is, built by the Google team. Okay, so you can learn Flutter, and you can create your Android mobile applications. Okay, so there is other, a device also, that is called iOS. Okay, also you have to learn some of the specific, skill set for learning iOS mobile applications. So for those, there are some of the, skill set. One is Swift. You can learn Swift. The Swift is a advanced version of Objective C. Okay, Objective C was there, but it has been, revised, and it got, you know mm, it got its advanced versions, and it is now called like Swift. Also, you can, see what is the latest version available from Swift. So Swift is a computer programming language that is used for iOS mobile application development. Also, React Native is there, that is also used for, developing iOS mobile applications. And also Flutter is there, of course, from Google, that is also used for iOS mobile application development. Okay, so we have done with iOS one. So next one is Windows mobile applications. So you might have seen, there are a few years back, we have, like some of the mobile devices, I think from Nokia. So Nokia Lumia. Okay, so that was the model name, I guess. So it has, mobile applications, and that was running in Windows platform. Okay, that the OS was from Windows, Microsoft Windows. Okay, so when it comes to Windows mobile application development, there are certain skill set available. If you want to build your Windows, sorry, if you want to build your mobile applications, and you want it to be, function in a Windows application, sorry, Windows mobile. So you have to learn some of the skill sets, something like Xamarin. Okay, Xamarin is there, that is from Microsoft itself. You can learn Xamarin. It's a programming language that is used for, building mobile application development for Windows platform. Okay, so also React Native is there, I have already discussed. So here the React Native is, used for kind of platform independent mobile application. Like you can create an application that will run in Windows, in iOS, in Android as well. with the help of React Native. Okay, and of course Flutter is there. Also with the help of Flutter, you can use to create your Windows mobile applications. Okay, so this is all about the skill set that is needed for developing mobile application development. Okay, so we have some other categories, that is desktop application, or we can call it kind of Windows applications. Okay, that is mostly, you know, meant for desktop or laptops. Okay, so you might have, you might have explored laptop or desktop. So you might have seen some of the application that is installed there, something like Microsoft Office, VLC media player. Okay, so Google Chrome, this is the browser, and Firefox is also a browser. So there are n number of, web applications, sorry, desktop applications, so that these are installed in your machine when it comes to laptop or any desktop. So this has to be built with the help of some of the programming language. Okay, so there are list of programming language that is available for creating, you know, desktop applications. So these are like .NET, Java, C, C++, also Linux is there. So if you can note it down, there are list of programming language that you can use for creating desktop applications. Again, I am repeating those skill set, that is .NET, it can be Java, it can be C, it can be C++, it can be, Linux as well. Okay, so these are the list of skill set available for developing your desktop applications. So you have now clarity what are the type of, software applications available, and what are the respective skill set you will need to learn, and when it comes to different, you know software development. Okay, so other we have another category, that is system software development. So I have already discussed some of the portion from system development. The best example of system development or system software is operating system. Okay, so operating system is nothing but a system software, okay, that has been also built with the help of some of the programming language. Okay, so some of the, famous and widely used programming language for building, system software, these are like C, C++, Linux. Okay, there are also other, uh, 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 programming language. So you can explore from your end to know what are the like other like list available. Okay, when it comes to system development, if I can tell you some of, like, Unix also there. Okay, PLS also there, BCPL is also there. Okay, Algol is also there. Okay, so these are the, if you can say, these are the high level programming languages. Okay, and this can be used for creating your system level software. Okay, so if you are, pursuing your intermediate, or you are in your graduation, and you are planning to, build your career in software development, so you have to focus on a particular area. Of course, when it comes to your curriculum, your syllabus that is available for your particular degree, that is what you are pursuing. Of course you have to go through it, you have to learn it from your exam perspective. But when it comes to your professional career planning, you have to pick any of those. It can be two or three or four, not much. Like if you are going to learn whole list of skill set, that will be very difficult. You won't be get mastery in any of those skill set. So you have to pick one of those skill set available, and that will be meant for a particular development, uh, uh, that is like I have already discussed. When it comes to web or desktop or mobile, any of, just pick one of those part, and focus on the skill set that is needed for that particular part only. And thereby you can get your software development preparation in a robust way, in a proper way, and that will of course help you in your upcoming career path. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to comment if you have any question. Thank you.